Hey you guys, welcome to your 7th week at Flash course. And this week we are going to talk about self-confidence. We will become self-confident and we will find out some new words that are connected to this topic. And of course, self-confidence is about estimating your strengths and weaknesses. Strength is a good characteristic of you, something that you have positive and something that is strong about you. For example, my strength is knowing English. Your strength is knowing English. Maybe your strength is kindness or wisdom or patience. Weakness is a particular part of something or somebody that is not good or insufficient, which means it's not effective. For example, my weakness is my laziness. My weakness is my bad temper. I'm very angry and furious sometimes. To have a great vision means to be able to see something very well with your eyes, or in a figurative way, to have a great vision means to have a great perspective of whatever is going to happen, means to think strategically. Another interesting phrase is to lose sight of something, which means to forget or to stop thinking about something because you're too busy thinking about other things, or to lose belief in yourself. The same thing, which means to forget about an important idea, about believing in yourself, because you are too busy thinking about something else. Another interesting phrase is against all the odds or against all odds. If you do or achieve something against all the odds or against all odds, it means you achieve it or do it, although there were a lot of problems and you were not likely to succeed. And usually you can achieve something against all the odds because of persistence. Persistence is a quality, is a characteristic of a person that is described by continuing in, keeping on an activity or a course of action, regardless of the difficulties and challenges. Please do not mix up the words persistence and perception. Perception is a belief or opinion usually held by many people about how things are supposed to be or how things seem to be. Next phrase is an amazing phrase, master of my fate. I like it. It means that only I have the power and control over determining my fate, my future, my feelings, and my destiny despite the circumstances. Another interesting phrase that you are going to need is to tear down. To tear down something means to cause something to decompose or to break down or to disintegrate. When you praise somebody, you express approval or admiration of the achievements of that person. Or sometimes it can be not only achievements, but characteristics, personal traits. But sometimes self-confidence can be mixed up or maybe confused with hubris. Hubris is a way of talking or behaving that is too proud, that is unreasonably proud. For example, you can say, he was punished for his hubris because he was too proud. Another phrase is false pride, which is basically the same as hubris. So it is an over-exaggerated feeling of self-confidence, a very high opinion about oneself, about myself, for example, or my abilities or my circumstances that is not based on any evidential facts or on real achievements or successes. And sometimes hubris or false pride can be reinforced by someone else's approval. Reinforce means to provide more basis to think that it is true, or to provide more proof and more strength and support for it, and make it seem like it's true. But I think hubris develops because we all want to see ourselves in the best light. In the best light is an idiom that means in a way that makes someone or something appear in its best way. So for example, if someone is describing you in the best light, it boosts your confidence. To boost is an interesting verb, which means to improve or to increase something. So you can boost something by helping it gain speed or velocity or strength. So you can boost it. It will become stronger. One more interesting phrase is immense pressure. When you face immense pressure, it means that you face an extremely strong act of persuading you or trying to make you do something by arguing or quarreling or putting too much pressure on you. The verb to revive means to start to grow, develop, or become successful again, or make something else become successful, or making something else become successful again. For example, I want to revive this plant. I have a plant that is dying and I want to make it grow again. I'm sure you're familiar with the next word. The word is outcome. Outcome is generally a result of something, of some actions or effects or situations or decisions. Next interesting phrase is overhaul. When you overhaul something, you either repair something like an engine to make it work better and make it work great even, or in the terms of self-confidence, when you overhaul something, you completely change everything, maybe even get rid of some people or things in your life in order to make your life work more successfully. And 3 more words. Perceived obstacle. Perceived obstacle is something that you believe or you think blocks your way so that the movement or progress is made more difficult or even impossible. Another phrase is to immerse into. When you immerse into something, you put yourself completely in this action. And the final phrase, very motivating, is to stand up for myself. When you stand up for yourself, or when I stand up for myself, means that I defend myself. I'm strong when I face some conflicts or obstacles. I fight for myself. I defend my beliefs and my opinion. I protect myself in danger, and I support myself in a difficult situation. So I hope you will enjoy talking about self-confidence over this week, and you will definitely have some great time with your teachers and tutors. And please build up your self-confidence. Build up means make it happen, make it grow. Boost your self-confidence, because you need to praise yourself. First of all, you need to praise yourself for everything you've done and for everything you've achieved by now. I'm sure you will enjoy this week. Have a great one.